started. Now he's going to win. McCaffrey's great. Debo's great. Aiyuk's great. How much fun was that?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. To our regular viewers, thank you for the support. To our new viewers, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Brock Purdy looked very good as a rookie last season, and there was no guarantee that he could repeat it. As you can remember, Purdy was passed over 261 times in the 2022 NFL draft before memorably going with the last pick. 5 regular season stats, as good as they were, wasn't a big sample size. Defensive coordinators would have an off-season to study his weaknesses. On top of it, he was coming off an elbow surgery after suffering an injury in the NFC Championship game. There were legitimate reasons to wonder if Purdy would regress. Aside from a 1-minute lapse at the end of first half, the 49ers 2023 NFL season opener was about as good as it could possibly get for Kyle Shanahan's team. Quarterback Brock Purdy, just 6 months removed from elbow surgery, sliced up the Steelers while the 49ers defense looked every bit as dominant as it did last year. The Niners blasted out a 20-point lead and cruised into a convincing 30-7 victory over the Steelers in the regular season opener. Newly signed Nick Bosa started and played almost the entire first half, as the 49ers defense did not allow a first down through 5 Steelers possessions. Running back Christian McCaffrey had a huge game as he began his first full season with the 49ers after arriving last year in a mid-season trade from the Panthers. McCaffrey rushed for 151 yards and a touchdown on 22 attempts and broke the game open with a long touchdown run on the first drive of the second half. Then the Steelers offense showed some hints of life with a 95-yard touchdown drive to close the first half, but their momentum lasted less than a minute. It was the 49ers' first win in Pittsburgh since 1996. What do you think about this? Please drop a comment. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you.
Well, Brock, a lot to feel good about with that victory. All 3 phases getting involved. But what's it like when the offense is really just humming?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. The boys up front are doing their job. Running backs, receivers, tight ends, feels good. We can move the ball. Kyle calls a great game. So then obviously the defense does an amazing job to get us the ball back in great field position. So all 3 areas, man, it was a great game.
You've got that embarrassment of riches thing going on. You talk about all the personnel on defense, but what you don't hear is these guys chirping, give me the ball, I want the ball. They wait till their number's called, their mouths are going to be fed. How do you handle all of that and, just the way these guys have been so positive with it?
Yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of selfish dudes on this team. All they want to do is win. At the end of the day, everyone wants to win, and we're going to do whatever it takes. If we have to run the ball the whole game, we'll do that. If we got to throw the ball the whole game, we'll do that. So everyone has got a great egoless mindset, and it's great.
Physically, you're going to be asked about that arm probably a lot, but what was it like to be out there just playing, slinging it?
It felt good just to play ball again and keep it simple. And I got guys around me. I just got to throw it to them, and when they're open, hit them. So.
Go get them.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Christian, can you take us through that run to start off the third quarter and what you saw and particularly the downfield blocks from the receivers?
Yeah, it was awesome blocking. Those guys up front. The whole run game, it's an 11-man job, and they made great blocks. I got a little spin in there, got sprung, and then, man, I think it was Aiyuk and Ray downfield. I mean, when you got receivers who block like that, it's a special feeling for a running back because, you truly feel like your guys have your back, and that's an awesome feeling to have when you're out there. So when all 11 are committed to the run game, you got fullback who's the best in the league, you got tight end who's the best in the league at what he does, and all 5 linemen just working their ass off all day. It's fun to be able to go out there and run the ball behind people who are so committed to do it.
How difficult is it to be patient when you see Ray out in front of you? You just have to slow down to let him do his thing.
I think it's very instinctual. There's times where you have to press on the gas, and there's times where you have to kind of be patient and let it all come to you.
Were you aware at that moment that it was Patrick Peterson who was in coverage on the touchdown?
Honestly, at first, no. I wasn't thinking about any of that. BA was open. He did a great job on the route and got him the ball, scored a touchdown. And then the second touchdown on the right side, the deep ball. Was that on Patrick Peterson? Yeah, and that one, I was like, all right, that felt good. But it was good, man. He's a competitor. I have nothing but respect for Patrick Peterson and everything that he does. So.
This is a long touchdown for Christian. You had the big block downfield, but I noticed at the start of the play you had some kind of down block early on before we sprinted down. How tough of an assignment is that for you as a receiver to have to execute both of those blocks on-one running play?
Yeah, it was a crazy game plan in the run game, just in terms of our assignments on the outside, going in tight, blocking those guys on the end, blocking the linebackers. But they did a great job. They kind of gave us some different looks. So it was kind of messy. That play, I didn't even know what to do. I just kind of saw Christian breaking free and then went to go catch somebody.
Fred made a great play. I just happened to be right there. I was trying to overlap, trying to help him out. That was all Fred. And then just had to come down with the ball, catch it, and run. Saw Gipp and was just trying to give it to him so we could score. I knew there was a lineman that was trying to tackle me and just try to make a play. So
you just thought that was the best way to get it to the end zone?
Yeah, honestly. I probably could have just ran around and then probably did it to the next guy, pitched it. I thought he was behind me a little bit more, so I tried to pitch it and take the hit so he could keep running. But I saw Troy do that a lot in the stadium, so just tried to do it with something he would do. So very grateful for the opportunity.
How does it feel to have an interception in this same stadium where Troy Polamalu had so many great games?
It's pretty incredible, actually. It's kind of shocking, the fact that I'm playing here. We talked about it all off season. It was kind of going to be a surreal moment. And he just gave me all the confidence in the world to go out there and play the game I love at the best of my ability.
Did you talk to him before the game?
I talked to him a couple days ago. He just told me to be on it, stay on it, read your keys, and understand that this game is going to come down to the wire in any other way. So, we treat it like a 0-0 every quarter that we go into. So, at the end of the day, we got to win each quarter. So.
Talk about Drake Jackson. Today there was a lot of discussion about pass rushers other than Nick.
Yeah. I'm real happy for him. I got to see both of his sacks. Drake put in a ton of work this offseason, put a ton of work going into training camp, had a setback when he got injured, so he got to miss a lot of training camp, but he's worked his butt off to get back. And when I get on the plane, I'll see how he played overall, but he's got that type of ability, and it seemed like he had a huge effect on the game.
You were a key part of that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. Talk to me about what you saw out there.
I'm just doing my part, man. I know the play was going back. I was backside of the play. We all about finishing, so I knew it was possible he could come out the backside, and I could have a key block. And I heard the crowd yelling. I was already on. Me and Pat P was already running together, and I heard the crowd going. So I assumed McCaffrey was still running, and I just stayed on my block and helped McCaffrey get to the end zone.
How did it feel to get Patrick Peterson out of the way after what he said this week?
It's part of football, that's a legend, it's a living legend. But we not know. I ain't want to cuss, but yeah, but we not no little brothers. So we came out there and we gonna go at you. If you got something to say, we're gonna go at you every play, and that's how Brock attitude is, and you can see it on film.